There are cars that turn heads, and then there's the 1960 Bentley S2 Continental, a masterpiece that makes time stand still. One glance at this automotive legend and you're not just looking at a car, you're staring into the eyes of luxuries. Golden Age. Before we dive into this rolling sculpture, take a moment to subscribe to Ideal Vehicles and tap the bell icon so you never miss a journey into timeless automotive beauty. Now, back to the machine that redefined elegance. The Bentley S2 Continental wasn't just transportation, it was a statement, a symbol of class, wealth, and taste in post-war Britain. Launched in 1959 and continuing through the early 1960s, this car wasn't made for the masses. It was for those who wanted power with grace and style without compromise. At the heart of the S2 Continental was a brand new all-aluminum 6.2-liter V8 engine. This engine replaced the older straight six that had powered its predecessor, the S1. The change wasn't just about more cylinders, it was about more refinement, more quiet power, and more effortless performance. The V8 offered whisper-smooth acceleration and robust torque, making highway cruising feel like floating through clouds. What truly set the Continental apart was its exclusivity. While the standard Bentley S2 was already luxurious, the Continental version was something else entirely: lighter, faster, and crafted with extraordinary precision. Bentley didn't even build the bodies themselves. Instead, they turned to elite coach builders like H.J. Mulliner, Park Ward, and James Young. Each car was a bespoke piece of rolling artwork, tailored to the taste of its first owner from the outside. The car was poetry in metal. A long, sweeping bonnet, low roofline, and smooth, aerodynamic curves made it look like it was moving even when parked. Chrome accents around the grille and windows added just the right amount of flash, never shouting, always whispering luxury. Step inside, and it's another world. The cabin is a sanctuary of handcrafted leather, deep pile carpets, and rich wood. Veneers polished to a mirror shine. Every control, every dial, every stitch was placed with purpose. This was British craftsmanship at its peak, a place where even the smell of the interior spoke of tradition and class. Driving the S2 Continental wasn't just an experience, it was an occasion. The power steering, a luxury at the time, made the large car surprisingly easy to maneuver. The ride quality was buttery smooth, gliding over roads with grace. And yet, when the open road called, the Bentley responded with surprising agility, reminding you that Continental meant it could eat up European highways with ease. In 1960, owning a Bentley S2 Continental meant you were part of an exclusive club. Royalty, celebrities, industrialists, those who could afford the very best, and expected nothing less. And even today, more than 6 decades later, hasn't faded. These cars are cherished by collectors, displayed at concours events, and often kept under wraps like rare jewels. But perhaps the most beautiful thing about the 1960 S2 Continental isn't its chrome trim or leather seats. It's the philosophy. It represents a time when machines were made with soul, when power didn't come at the expense of poise, when luxury didn't need to scream to be heard. It was from an era when fewer cars were made, but each one mattered more. Today, the world moves fast. We chase numbers, horsepower, torque, 0 to 60 times. But the Bentley S2 Continental reminds us that sometimes slowing down is the greatest luxury of all. It tells us that a car isn't just about where you're going, it's about how you get there. So whether you're a lifelong fan of vintage British motoring or just discovering this icon for the first time, the Bentley S2 Continental offers something few modern cars can: timeless charm. It's not just a car, it's a legacy on wheels. Thanks for watching Ideal Vehicles. If this masterpiece moved you even half as much as it moved us, make sure you're subscribed, because we have more stories from the golden age of driving coming your way.